Hello, Highland Middle School. Hey, happy Friday. I hope you've had a great week. It's been a good week here at Highland Middle School, but I want to take a minute and talk to you about a couple more things, kind of continue this friendly reminder series of videos as things, are brought to my attention, as I observe things that we need to talk about. First of all, I'm going to compliment you, and then after I do that, I've got four things I want to talk to you about. But first of all, students, hey, I am proud of you. We're off to a good start, and I'm not just saying that. We're off to a good start. I've seen a lot of good things. Sixth graders, you're doing a better job than most coming in here and getting comfortable and figuring things out. As a group, you're doing a great job. Also, seventh and eighth graders, I have noticed, a handful of you that struggled last year are making some better decisions this year. Please know we do notice that and it is appreciated. So job well done. Keep up the good work. But all in all, it does feel good. So we've got 2 weeks behind us, about 38 left. Let's continue this positive path because I promise you it is more fun for everybody when school is going this way. Okay, now four things I said I want to mention to you, things that have come up over the last, couple days, want to talk about. First of all, the folder pull policy. Like any new system, there's some hiccups you have to work through, and we're doing that. But all in all, it's going well. The one thing I'm hearing is, what happens if I have to go get my folder and Miss Burton is not available? She's in a meeting, she's not in her office. Well, Miss Burton has set up a little box on top of the filing cabinet, and it has papers in the side. What you need to do is take out one of those papers. It's got like 4 little questions on it. Fill it out, put it in the box, and then Miss Burton will take it from there. Okay, if she's not there, don't just turn around and go back to class. You do need to fill out one of those folders, or excuse me, not folders, one of those little slips of paper. Now, as you know, teachers talk. Miss Burton's going to talk to your teacher. And like I talked about on the first day, if you make a mistake, let's don't make it worse. What will make it worse is not doing what you're supposed to do. So do it, face whatever the consequences are going to be. If it's the first time, it's a warning. If it's the second time, it's going to cost you some detention time. You know this, but whatever it is, face it, do the process right. I'll put a couple pictures on the announcements at the beginning of next week, like trying to clarify this a little bit. But if Miss Burton's not there, simply fill out one of those little pieces of paper, put it in the box, and return to class. Now, you know that Miss Burton's going to talk to your teacher, so you need to make sure you do it right. Second thing, same thing your mom told you when you were a little kid. Please stay out of the street. Okay, I know here, our campus, you have to cross some streets and stuff to get to the park, to get to the cafeteria, and that's all great. What we don't want is students just lingering in the street, playing in the street. We've got a lot of grass, there's places to be. Please don't be just hanging out in the street. Another one that we address every year, the third point I have for you, are kind of before school morning expectations. Students, I try very hard to be reasonable on this. If you want to come in and get some work done, you want to work with a teacher, that is great. I appreciate that, and we're going to support that. The one thing I can't support is just lingering in the hall, just wandering around. So the teacher on duty will probably tell you something like, you got 60 seconds. It's kind of like a passing period in the morning. Come in, put your stuff away. If you're going to put your stuff away, you don't have to. There's really not a lot of reason to. But if you have something you need to get in your locker, come in, put your stuff away, and then head on outside. Stay outside while you can. This building gets hot. Enjoy the outside while you can. If you don't want to be outside, the cafeteria is an option. Heck, it has air conditioning, so take advantage of that. But the building is not a place to just wander around, sit down, relax. There's other places for that. And then the last one is one that's on my nerves just a little bit right now after doing some cafeteria duty, and that is that rules apply to everyone. This is one thing that really gets after me, really bothers me, is when people think rules don't apply to them. Okay, rules apply to everyone. Okay, and when you think or you act like rules don't apply to you, that makes me crazy, and I have very little sympathy for that. Okay, what I saw today is people that cutting the lunch line. Like, why is that okay? Like, I don't get it. I don't get why you would think that's okay, that you don't have to stand in line like everybody else. I mean, come on, that's common sense. That's something that you will do your whole life. You're going to go to McDonald's. You think you're just going to walk up there and order, and the people that have been standing in line, well, that's for someone else to worry about. Like, come on. Rules apply to everybody. Okay? If I see that you don't view it that way, we're going to take some action. There's going to be some consequences. I was thinking today that, next time if you cut in line, maybe you can sit down with me there on that table and wait until everybody is finished eating, and then you can go. That might be what we need to do. But anyway, that makes me crazy. Take care of that. Rules apply to everybody evenly, consistently. Nobody is above the rules. That is a horrible attitude to have, to think rules don't apply to you. That will be a bad thing your whole life. So anyway, finish on a little bit of a negative there, but something that can be easily taken care of, so it doesn't have to be a huge deal. Let's make it that way. That's all I have for you. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you back on Monday.